Up next, pool fans, we have Emily Duddy versus Bonnie Arnold. This is a A-side match.
Of the NAPT
Summer
Women's
10-ball classic.
Yep, Women's Division 1 Pro event here at Shooter's Sports Bar and Billiards. Where are we again?
Grayslake, Illinois,
Oh, that's right.
outside of Chicago.
Yep. Looks like Bonnie's going to take a couple warm-up balls here before they actually lag.
Well, why don't you introduce our players?
Currently at the table, warming up here is Miss Bonnie Arnold. Bonnie is sponsored by Lucky Jack's Gaming Cafe. Her homeroom is Claw's Billiard, and I can't read the name of the town here. Is that Wisconsin?
Looks like Wisconsin. Looks like
Wisconsin.
Kanaska, Wisconsin.
Kanaska, Wisconsin.
Or Kanasha.
She's from Racine, Wisconsin. Plays with a Viking cue. She's been playing pool since about the age of 18. She's got the Wisconsin State Championship and Illinois State Championship. Played on the Pro Tour for a long time. Took a few years off, and now she's back.
Welcome back.
Okay. And her opponent.
Who is her opponent?
Her opponent is Emily Duddy. She is sponsored by Gary Borg Dental, Kamui, Amsterdam Billiards Club. Mention that. She plays out of Amsterdam Billiard Club in New York City. She is from New York, New York. She plays with a Steve Clapp custom cue. Started playing pool when she was 8 years old and started playing competitively at the age of 18. Titles, accomplishments. If you don't know who Emily Duddy is, I don't know what rock you're under. She was on a TV show called The Hustlers.
I heard of that show. I even watched some of it.
Yeah. She's WPBA Rookie of the Year 2010 and top 10 U.S. Open in 2016 and top 5 in the Super Billiard Expo and also Duel of the Dames Championship. It's one that they've had a few of them now for the women. That's one of the ones I want to go to down in the New York area.
Yeah, should be fun. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
All right, here we have the lag. We are underway. Looks like Bonnie's going to easily win this lag.
Yep. We are playing CSI Rule 10 ball. It is rack your own.
Alternate break.
Alternate break. 10 ball does not count on the break. 3 foul rule is in effect.
We are using magic racks provided by Ms. Tam.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Tam. Let's see, what else is there? This is a race to 7. You were watching an A-side match. This is your noon round. Got 16 tables we're playing on, so for the first couple of rounds, they're done in halves. And see what other rules are there. It is, you don't have to call safe.
Nope, you do have to call your ball in pocket, but if you miss and you don't make anything, your opponent does not have the option to pass it back. They have to shoot. If you call a ball in pocket, but you slap something else in without making what you called, then your opponent has the option of accepting or passing back. All right, Bonnie's break. Is that 3 ball going? Oh, almost. So this looks like a dry break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
All right, dry break for Bonnie, but Emily just ran to go get a new score sheet.
Nah, she spilled her drink on some drinker, or there's some water on the table or something. I know the score sheet was wet, so.
Party foul already?
Yep. No party at the table. They're not allowed to drink at the table. This is a professional event.
So Emily's going to come to the table with a look at this one ball.
It looks like there's a big storm getting ready to hit home.
We got a storm of brewing right here on this table.
Yeah, we do. All right,
What do you think? Maybe bank the one up by that 3-ball? 3-ball making that a big pocket, or play safe? Or
I think
cut the one in?
bank the one right at the 10 ball and leave the cue ball up there, or
How about
just cut it in and
cut
make
the
the
one
9. Come around the 10 for perfect on the deuce. That is the deuce right there by the 7, correct?
I wouldn't call that perfect on the deuce, but it's...
From where she was at and to end up there, because that's the 3 hanging in the hole right by the cue ball.
Yes, it is.
So all she has to do really is make this 2. The 7, the cue ball's going to go towards that side rail.
Oh, yeah, it's serviceable. I wouldn't call it perfect.
I think from where she was, it came out perfect.
That's not going to go.
Just over-cheated the pocket a little bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, Amsterdam has gold crowns.
I cannot remember what they have at Amsterdam.
I don't think they have diamonds there. So, you know, they're coming in, these girls, if they haven't been playing on, ladies, they playing on the diamonds, these pockets play tighter. And then, you know, it's the pressure of being on the stream, and it's just a first round, you know, this is still first round. This is the last half of the first round.
You know, Emily, she's a TV star.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't think these cameras are bothering her.
No,
Tight pockets might bother her.
Yeah, I mean, that gets anybody getting the speed down. You know, what gives and which side of the, you know, where can I miss it? Does it have a roll? And diamonds normally don't, especially if they're maintained properly. You know.
All right, is she gonna
come in?
Is he gonna bump to 6?
Perfect.
That looks pretty good.
Well, she's got to shoot this 4 first. That's down here.
Oh, 4-ball. I was thinking the 5 was next.
Nah, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like a purple 4 to me. They're color coded too.
What will they think of next?
It's yellow, blue, red, purple, orange.
And then green, and then depending on what set of balls you're playing with, it could be maroon or robin's egg blue. If you're using the Cyclops balls.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you cross bank this one. Bank it underneath the 9. If it goes, you end up with a shot on the 5. Or underneath 10, I'm sorry. It's 10.
Yeah, that stripey one.
Yeah, that striped thing out there.
Yeah, she looks pretty dead straight on this, so
Yeah.
I think crossing that's probably going to be your best option.
No, I definitely wouldn't want to be trying to make this ball and then playing safe on the 5. Yeah.
I didn't see if she called anything.
I mean, there is some angle. Oh,
She was trying to cross it, but she was
Missed
trying to hit it thin, and
Nah, just missed it. Alright.
had a miscalculation.
And the first real opportunity for somebody to do some damage.
Yeah, I think she's probably going to follow up and put position on that left side of the 5. She was looking at possibly playing position on the right side of the 5.
Yeah, because it does pass the 6. Under the red, you know.
But because of where the 6 is, it would be a thin cut on the 5, and that would be hard to hold the cue ball for the 6. So,
No,
so she's going to play position to the left side of the 5.
no, I say it does pass the 6, and so you might as well a little bit of angle so that she bumps the rail, or she just gonna. Oh.
Got to hit it though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're hitting the ball full, so you got to hit it like twice as hard. Or, you know, you're playing it like that. I'd have played it probably a little bit more angle to be able to bump off the side rail and come up. It's a little less, you know, hitting a little less of the ball, giving more, leaving more speed in the cue ball.
All right,
Just
trying
using
to
that
get
8 for a
trying to
blocker.
get behind the 8, but Still struggling with the speed of the table. It's the
Yeah.
first time she's played on this table.
Yeah, first game, first round.
Didn't really have much practice time on this table either.
Yeah, we're already warmed up.
I'm in dead stroke. I've already played a full match on this table.
Yeah. Ain't gonna miss a ball for the rest of the day from here.
As long as we play on this table. And continue to play on this table. So I got this table all figured out. From over here. So thin cut on the 6. She's probably gonna want to go up and down table.
Play the 7 on the side.
I don't think she's gonna want to slow roll this. I think she's gonna want to let her stroke out a little and
It looks
come
like
up and down
she's trying
table.
to spin out of there. Ooh. And it
That's
hangs.
not gonna drop.
No. Wow. I can't believe that ball didn't fall. She hit that ball nice. I mean, look, she had a nice shot on the 7, and
Yeah. That ball's in there deep though. Emily's gonna have a little bit of trouble getting back to the 7 here. That 8 ball's gonna be kind of in the path of the cue ball.
she's drawn out of it. Just wanted to come around it.
That's a tough position to be in here.
Yeah, just want to get a little bit straighter than that. That's a thin back cut again. We've seen it a couple of times. Because diamonds are known for being fast too. I think it's why the girls are under hitting so much the first couple of games. Because they are known for, playing fast.
Yeah, definitely the rails on diamonds are faster than, say, gold crown rails for sure.
No. They're not spring gandy rails though. That's nice speed. Yeah, I got the speed down. Ooh.
Well, then why join up on the rail if you got the speed down?
She's not on the rail. There's like a couple inches. She's perfect. Okay, maybe not perfect, but
About an inch and a half.
yeah. But she does have angles. She's not straight in. And she can follow it a couple of rails around for the 10.
I
don't know.
I think she has too much angle to follow it. I think she's gonna have to.
And just put it in and take the shot from
That's
over
one
that
option.
side rail.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard from there.
She could slow roll this, take a long shot on the 10. She may jack up a little bit and try to draw it a little bit.
It looks like that's what she's wanting to do, dig into it a little bit.
Trying to get the cue ball up around the side pocket. Well, she was trying to follow.
Yeah. Yeah. She was trying to go with that ludicrous speed. I thought about that too, maybe not jacking up on it so much, but coming in at center ball, but with left-hand English, and try and force it out and back over, which would bring it kind of, hopefully towards the center of the table.
Well, that shot would require ludicrous speed.
Yes.
Hasn't left anything easy for Emily.
She's looking at cutting this
thin
ball.
cut or a bank.
Well, she was banking it.
I think she wasn't banking it. She was trying to play safe, I think. I think she was trying to get that 8 to the center of the rail, I think. Because at that speed that she hit it, she didn't leave herself anything on the 10, so pretty sure she was attempting safe there. And just ended up
That's nice speed.
And just ended up just hitting the 8 a little too thin.
No, that first game's in the books. It's done with. Now they can get on with the rest of it. And sometimes it feels like that, especially the first game of the first match of the day. It seems so brutal sometimes, like it never wants to end.
Yeah, they don't quite have all the cobwebs dusted off yet.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We're coming at you live from Shooter Sports Bar and Billiards in Grayslake, Illinois.
Yeah.
This is the second Division 1 Pro event of the North American Pool Tour.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ain't heard about them, go look it up. PlayNAPT.com.
That's where you can get the 411.
Right now, it's just the women that they have tournaments for, but they are trying to eventually they want to put things together for the men and for the juniors and stuff too. A big part of their thing, from listening to the interview that Adrienne did on the Billiards Network radio.
Yeah, the podcast.
Where they're wanting to get these tournaments back into the pool rooms and
Yes,
stuff.
instead of in hotel convention centers and casinos, they want to get back into the pool rooms.
No, and Annie was saying something on here where I said this earlier, that they do plan on doing large events in those casinos and stuff. But these 64-player tournaments, you know, in the pool rooms where you have the people who are the ones that are going to want to come see, you know, the people play and stuff. And, you know, getting the exposure for the pool rooms out there. Because too many of them are closing.
That is a fact. Pool rooms closing left and right all over the place. Get out there, support your local pool rooms.
Yeah. Don't have to drink. Don't have to eat. Play an hour or two of pool, have a pop. But, you know, go in.
Although I'm sure they would appreciate it if you would eat and drink.
Well, yeah, but you don't, I mean, just going there, having a body in your business is better than it not being there. Even if it's $5 coming out of their pocket is better than no dollars.
Plus, it's just like, you know, restaurants where nobody wants to go eat at an empty restaurant, so just having people in there will attract more people.
Yeah, who wants to go to a place for entertainment that's empty?
Exactly. Ever go to a nightclub that was empty and just turn around and leave as soon as you get there?
Yeah. But yeah, support your local pool rooms. Without them, where do we play? Unless you're going to start the home table tour.
No, it'll be an online electronic pool tournament app on your phone.
All right, so what do we got going on here in this game? Emily's got a nice shot here on the 2 ball. It's a 3 down table.
She's going to have to juice this ball to get up for the 3.
Or you just roll it in and take the shot from the side there.
Okay. This works too.
Yeah, she's going to come back down. She'd like to be almost where she is right now for the 4 ball after shooting the 3. If that 4 passes the 10, she just went and looked at it.
Well, that's a pretty tight squeeze. It might pass, but she could roll past the 5, past the 4 for the 4 on the side.
No, and you don't want to come down between that 8-9. That's just too much stuff, too much spinning the ball.
Yeah, she wants to stay to the left side of the table like that.
Yeah, and she was coming low.
Yeah, she had the position she wanted. That was perfect for the 4.
And coming low here too. When you miss it, look what it does to your opponent.
Yeah, look at all those blockers. 2-way shot.
And as of right now, there is not another confirmed event for the NAPT yet. They are working on some things. Then when we know, you'll know. And when they know, we'll know.
So we'll all find out together.
I think she's got the edge of the ball to be able to cut this in, or is she kicking at it? She's kicking.
She's going to kick 2 rails behind it, try to kick the 3 up table, which she's done.
Yeah, she tried to kick and stick, and I think she left Emily a shot.
Yeah. And that's the 4 ball right there.
Yep, so all you have to do is make it. The 5 ball's right there in the middle of the table.
Looking pretty good. Pretty good layout here to get started with.
No, the 6 to the 7 is going to, with the position of the 8-9, the 6 to the 7 is going to be the toughest.
Using the 10 ball to help slow you down. She's a little bit thinner on the 4 than she wanted, but she can handle this. She just has to figure out how she wants, where she wants to send that cue ball for the 5.
And
Should probably just come straight up between the 9-5
Yeah,
with a 5 in the same pocket.
so that's what it looks like the angle is. If we would just follow, straight follow is right between them, and she's decided to come around it to make sure
That's
she
even
doesn't.
better.
Yeah, she doesn't bump anything there. You know, you don't bump it unless you have to.
Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah. And her cue ball's going the proper, proper direction. It is moving away from the 6-ball some, but at least it's going towards its side of the table. Now she's got to shoot. Now she's going to have to shoot this gap, and she's she's kind of straight, but
She has angle. I think this is pretty good.
She's going to have to use some right hand spin off of the to spin it in towards that, though. I think.
Yeah, and I would much rather try for the gap between the 8-9 rather than trying to go to the right of the 8 by the side rail.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. I'd rather aim for the gap between the 8-9.
Yeah,
and
she just needs a little bit of help in English with that. Oh, she
Okay,
put a lot of it on there.
Okay, so she did. The only reason I didn't like this is 7 to the 8 is not as easy this way as it would be if you were between the 8-9.
Yeah, and now she's got to miss the miss the 9 here for the shape.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't get hooked behind the 9, but don't go too far where she has too thin of a cut on the 8.
Yeah.
So it's all about speed on this shot.
Well, can she kind of drag it out of this bottom hole and come in between the 9, 10 and shoot the 8 up in the corner? Or just come all the way around and shoot it up in the same corner. Like, that's nice.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, nice speed. Let's just shoot and stop. Maybe pull it back an inch or two, or roll it forward an inch or two, whatever you're more comfortable with. It looks like she's got the angle. If she rolled forward, it'd be too close to the 9, so she's got to either pull it back or go completely forward with it to shoot it up table.
She's looking at both options, and I think I like just a stop shot for the 9 in the corner because you don't have to move the cue ball. Stop shot is one of the easiest shots to execute. You know you can execute a stop shot.
And that's what she did. It's
But
back and forth in the same.
When you start trying to roll forward 3 or 4 inches and you're trying to hit a specific target, it's easy to go too far by an inch or two, or not far enough by a couple inches.
One rail out for this. Straight in.
All right, Emily Duddy on the scoreboard ties it up 1 apiece.
And Karen is not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Is she not playing?
I guess not. She is not here. I don't know what happened or why, or just know she wasn't out there for her match.
Well then, who do we like to win this then?
Well, Karen's not here.
There are a number of capable people.
Ja Lee is here.
She's here.
You can put April Larson.
Cool, thank you. What was his name? I don't know his last name. Aaron. Naomi Williams. That's her boyfriend. And Naomi Williams is right up there in the black. All right, cool. Yeah.
You're in stream mode right now, but yeah. Or do you want to meet him now, or?
Sure.
Yeah, do you have Eric Carlson? He came second attorney stuff in January.
Cool.
So anyway, some questions coming up of possible people to help with commentating and such. But as with not having Karen Core here, Janet Atwell is here, possible contender for the #1, Naomi Williams, who was in the playing at the end of the tournament last time. Kind of opens it up to who could win.
All right, what do we got going on here?
We have a pool match going on here, and apparently we have volunteers
People are volunteering to come in and do a better job than me. At least that's what they think.
Oh. Why, are you not doing a good job?
I think I am.
It's okay.
I'm joking, by the way, about him thinking he can do a better job than me.
No, it's nice to have people want to step
Yes,
in and help to give
absolutely.
us a break. Get to eat and try and get a couple of the ladies to sit in and commentate too, and see, you know.
Yeah, I heard Emily Duddy likes to commentate.
Yeah, well, I put a message out there asking who people want to see. If you're in the chat, one of the players you'd like to hear in the commentator's booth, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I'd like to get a headset on April, even if it's just to say hi and I don't. But back to the match at hand. Emily does have a shot here on this one.
She has a good shot on this one. 2 balls hanging in the corner, 3 right there by the side. So 1, 2, 3 should be pretty routine for her here, as
And
long as she can avoid this 10.
Oh yeah, well that opens up. I wouldn't want it all the way down table. It opens up the 6.
Yeah, that does open things up a little. So 1, 2, 3. So does that 4 go by
4, she was just looking at it, and if it does, that really it opened up this rack to be able to be runnable now. Oh, I was trying to get another coffee. I guess I didn't get it.
Oh. That was a little risky. I think she may have got away with that, but
I don't know. Can she see the 3? I think she's gonna have to jump it. No?
I think she likes it.
Wow, that's tight.
She's shooting at it.
That other angle, you can tell she can see it, but that one, not so much. But now the 4.
Yeah, she may just knock the 4 up table and try to get this cue ball down behind this 9 ball. 9 ball or 6 ball.
How do you miss all of that crap over there? You can't bank it up table and miss all of that stuff, can you? Have the 4 ball miss the 8-7? Well, I guess she can. She wants it to hoe. Did it sneak out? It leaked out.
I think it leaked out. I think she has a shot on this in the side.
That's what we got going on around the room. Janet Atwell's playing on the table right over here. April Larson's out there playing. Kia Sidbury's still out there playing.
Alright, so I think both of these bottom 2 pockets are blocked for the 5 ball, so she has ball in hand on this 4, but I think she's going to have to bring this cue ball down here for the 5 in the one of these side pockets probably, or maybe even one of the upper corners, but I think she can go to the side rail and then spin down towards the 6.
Yeah, so I like shooting it in that other side, the side over there by the 7-8. It's because it is just barely on that side of the table, but also for playing position for the 6. If you get on the wrong side, it's easier if you're shooting it to the other side, I would think. So shooting the 5 in the same side. Uh-oh. Oh, now the 7-8's big. Can she slide underneath them and around it?
I think she just called the cross side on the 5.
So she's going to slide off of it to the end rail between the 8-9 and back out for the 6.
Nice shot. Use the 9 ball to stop the cue ball.
Yep. And she wouldn't have minded had it not hit the 9 and just went straight up either, because that would have been a good shot. This is a nice angle, though. I wouldn't want to go behind the 9 here. I just want to go to the rail and back out a little bit.
Yeah, just just like center ball,
Center ball.
Hera right. Just try to get the cue ball right about where the foot spot is. Like so. Well, don't overroll it. Because you just don't want. Okay, this is good. This is
Yeah, I
fine.
should just slide off of it a few inches and pop the 8 in the same corner.
Yeah, just draw back.
Yeah.
She has a nice little angle to come across for the 9.
Yeah, she wants to be out about center of the table.
Yeah, center of the table will be good. She
Imagine
wants
that.
she wants some angle to come back up for the 10. So,
Yeah.
and she walked around and she looked at the angle she wants on the 9. A lot of players, they'll just instinctively they'll just shoot this ball and play position for the 9, leaving themselves a straight in shot.
And she drew it down there rather than using the rail to come back off of it. Maybe she thinks she's having a little bit of, judging it better, not coming off the rail.
Yeah, put a stroke on this one, and she did.
She
That
did.
was a
She
nice
hit
shot.
that really nice. And yeah, she went past it a little bit, but it did bump off the rail, which has given her room to cue at the ball.
That's right. She's a player. She should be able
Yep.
to handle this.
After that last couple of shots, I'm sure.
All right, Emily takes the lead, 2-1. But as I was saying, a lot of players will just, without even really thinking, they'll just play in position, like from the 8 to the 9. They'll just come off the rail, come straight across the 9. Oh, look, I'm perfect on the 9. Oh, wait, I'm straight on the 9, and the 10 ball's way over there.
Well, the straight on that one was okay because of where the 10 was. You can draw it straight back and get a shape on the 10. But normally you don't want to be straight. You want angles.
But better players will, before they even shoot the 8, will look and see what angle do I want on the 9, and I'm playing for this specific angle on the 9, not just not just hitting it and hoping you get angle on the 9 or hoping it turns out good.
Well, and it's part of the difference between a pro and an average player and a beginner is, things like that is, do you take the time to go and look at it? Is it part of your pre-shot routine already where it's just automatic, something you do every time?
Absolutely.
When you're a professional, it's not a waste of time or, whatever, I'm just going to do this because it's, all that little bit matters. Millimeters matter for angle in this game.
All right. Emily's break.
Spread out nice, almost scratched.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nobody's
Looks like a dry break again.
And Bonnie's got a nice opportunity for a safe here.
Can she just shoot that one past the 7, or is that 7 going to be? Does she have to cut the 1 too much to do that? I think she can just do that. Just shoot the
push
1
it.
past the 7. Use the 9 ball.
Uh-oh.
I think she can cut this 1 into the corner.
Yeah. Bonnie's still struggling a little bit with the speed. She'll get there.
Although even if you make this 1, this is from here. This is difficult to play position on the 2,
Yeah.
especially with the bridge. She may just play safe on this 1 here, thin off the 1, send the cue ball back up towards where she is, and I think that's what she's doing now. Oh, that works.
Yeah, a little point actually helped her there. It pulls it in, takes it, makes it tougher. Any kick, tougher there.
Or maybe she was playing position off the point there on the 2 ball. Maybe she was trying to make the 1. And
I don't think so.
it's an advanced shot, but I'm not going to say she doesn't know that shot.
Oh.
Good hit and safe by Bonnie.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna go find out where my coffee is.
It's probably in the coffee pot. Just clip that, that 9 ball on the way by. Ball in hand for Bonnie, and nice open layout. The biggest mystery here is probably the 1 to the 2. Let's see, 2, 3. Yeah, most of the other balls, once you get past the 3 ball, kind of play themselves. The pocket to play for is pretty obvious on most shots. To kind of, the layout almost plays itself. The 1 to the 2 to the 3 is open to the most amount of interpretation. So if that 3 goes by the 9 in the corner, then I like 1 in the side she's shooting, roll forward for the 2, past the 4, trying to get straight in on the 2 so she could shoot a stop shot to shoot the 3 up in the far corner. Because I think it goes by the 9. And she can still shoot the 3 up in the far corner. She can shoot the 2 in the corner. And just roll the end rail and back out to where she is. Or maybe she did not have that angle available to her. Angles are deceiving on the monitor here for me. This looks like she's just going to shoot this with center foul, hitting the right side of the 2 ball, 2 rails out for the 3 in the, either in the side or the corner, depending on how hard she was going to hit that, but this is fine. And she does have just a little bit of angle, so cue ball will drift over a little bit for the 4 in the bottom right corner. Oh! Alright, Bonnie's got to be liking this. Alright, get off that 10. Perfect. A little bit high left to the side rail and back towards the middle of the table. That's pretty good. She can hold that cue ball there for the 6 ball in the upper right corner. Perfect.
Did everybody miss me?
Oh, were you gone?
Just for a second.
Oh, okay. So you should probably just bounce off to the rail and back. Okay, she's gonna play. She was playing for the side. I thought she might shoot that a little bit softer.
She might be. She may get away with it. I think she's got a shot.
Yeah, she's got away with that.
And just if if she can see this to cut this in, you just come the other side of the 9.
I was gonna draw some lines, but I changed my mind.
No, she decided to stroke around it.
Oh, she got on that 8.
No.
So what do we do here?
Try to bank it.
Possibly. think she might, if she has enough space between the cue ball and 8 ball, she could possibly bank the 8 ball to the end rail and try to draw off of the 8 up table behind the 9. And that looks like that's exactly what she's doing. Or possibly banking the 8 cross corner. No, she was trying to just play safe.
Yeah.
Oh, the cue ball did react a little funny there. Did she miscue, maybe?
I didn't see it.
Nice little up and down shot here for Emily. At least that's what I would do. Straight up and down the table, right down the middle.
No, she's hitting the ball. She's stroking the ball pretty well. So and this is going to come up for the side.
Side,
that's all
corner,
right, too.
either one's fine. Did she end up
go-
straight on that?
I think she can follow it forward and play it, or drop back and play the 10.
That's
on the
pretty
other-
straight. She might be drawing back.
Play the 10 on the other side.
Yeah, or even drawing to the rail and then back out. Well, she did draw to the rail and back out, but just not as far as I thought she was going to.
No. Oh, she's pretty straight into the other corner.
Yeah,
That
it's-
upper right corner there.
Yeah. So she can make do with this.
I think she's just going to do a little pop stroke here on this one.
There we go.
Kinda.
So,
A little pop stroke kind of makes that ball, makes it fly straighter. Roll straighter, doesn't fly.
flies right into the hole. 3-1, Emily Duddy.
Yeah. So, I said we don't know what tournament's next for the NAPT, but there is a tournament I can tell you about.
Oh, do tell.
Do tell. There's this little place called Lincoln City, Oregon. Beautiful little town on the coast, some of the most beautiful coast in the world, according to the Travel Channel repeatedly. It's called the Chinook Winds Open. It was won last year by Rebecca Wagner and Rodney Morris. 10-ball championship. Dates are October 7th through the 9th of 2016. You can find information for that on the Western BCA's website at westernbca.org. This is the men's division. It's got $10,000 added. The women's division will have somewhere $4,000 or $5,000 added. That it's open to anybody. It's a Moscone Cup of Point event.
So go get you some Moscone Cup points.
Yep. Well, it tells you, what kind of players you're going to see there. Go watch it. Go if you're in the area or over the, definitely something worth watching. Rodney Morris, Corey Duell has been there.
Shane Van Boning's been there.
SVB was there. Let's see, Allison Fisher was there last year. Actually, Rebecca Wagner double-dipped her in the finals.
The Dominguezes were there.
Yes, they were.
And Dennis Orcolo.
Yeah. So there's a lot of them really top-notch players that go to this tournament. It's a good one for you. They also are getting ready to be announcing some pretty big changes. There it is, 4,000 for the women. Some pretty big changes to the Chinook Winds will be coming out soon.
If that's not added, that's first place guaranteed.
Oh, for first place guaranteed, 4,000. And men's division, 10,000 guaranteed for first place. Jillian, you can go to nwpatour.com. Right? It's .com. The WordPress site.
It's nwpatour.wordpress.com.
And in the middle of the page, there are... Oh, there it is, right there. Above you, a couple... There you go. There's the brackets for you.
I don't know if they have it on the
It's on the home
NAPT
page.
site yet.
Yeah, it was not running last time we checked it.
I'm going to check it again. Nope, still
Still not
no
working.
go.
Okay.
Oh, but the live streaming link works.
Hey, that's nice.
All right. What we got going on?
No, well, Bonnie's got ball in hand. And even with ball in hand, the 2 to the 3 is not easy. We are playing 3-foul rule here, so...
Yeah, it looks like she's just going to knock that 2 ball past and try to wedge that cue ball right in between that 9-8.
Yeah, you want to control the 2 ball, just push it up in there past it so that you can turn around and
Or get it down by the 4 ball.
do it again.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
This is going to be a tough one to hit.
The
The problem is
series spinach.
yeah, the problem is if she does get ball in hand, there's no easy safety for a 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Although it does look like an easy run out from here.
She's got it's the 2 rails behind the 10.
Yeah, that's about the best option I see.
Yeah, you don't want to be trying to go straight across and spin in between the 6-7 for a 2 rail kick behind it and end up not getting, a rail afterwards or something silly like that.
Just going 2 rails at it. Possibly 3rd rail, trying to hit the rail behind it. And she
Yeah,
did. 3 rails.
And got a rail
made a good hit.
afterwards. Legal hit. And, and this is no hanger, especially with the location of the 3.
It is no hanger.
But it is not yet quite a sticky wicket.
Nope, we've not quite reached sticky wicket levels yet. Although it did prove to be somewhat problematical for her.
Yes, it did.
But she missed it good. Where's that cue ball? That cue ball's coming back out.
Yeah, it is. It's
Not enough to make it. She can possibly 3 rail the 2 ball out of there. Leave the cue ball behind the 6.
yeah, because you can stick it right up in that 6 ball.
But that 10 ball is big
Pretty
on
big.
the trying to 3 rail it out of there.
Yeah.
And if you miss the 10, it might hit the 7 ball.
It almost looks like from that other view that there's enough room between them to shoot that ball.
Enough room to make it.
Yeah.
From this angle, it does look like there's enough room to make it. And then
Yeah,
she can, if she follows, it'll follow off of the 6, 2 rails towards the 3.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Alright,
I
she's
went
going
with the
for-
original. Uh-oh.
Plan A.
Yeah, well, it's not hooked, but it's all right. Now, had it gone into the side, it would have been, it would have been Emily's option.
Yes, because
Whether
she
or
did
not-
not. She did not call it in the side. So.
Yep.
Right, Emily's called the bank. I think she'll make this. As far as banks go, this is one of the easier ones. And she did. Nice shot. She has a shot on the 3. She can probably shoot this with some bottom right and maybe even just bump to 7 to slow down the cue ball for kind of a longer shot on the 4. And then 4 to the 5. If she does leave the cue ball by the 7, then from the 4 to the 5 she could shoot the 4 with some bottom left, kind of spin into the 5. Looks like she's just going to roll this and stay past the 7. Tried to roll it, just overcut it. Looks like Annie approves of our use of her Annieisms.
Well, yeah, you have to get approval for
Oh,
that.
look at this position.
this. That turned out sweet.
Sweet as.
Bump off the rail and for the 5, push it forward off the rail. Because, I mean, it's more than a diamond out. This is a 9-foot table. Is she left-handed too?
I think she is left-handed. Looks like she's shooting this opposite-handed.
No, well, I know Emily is, but the way she was kind of, it seemed like odd, like me. She looked like I feel when I shoot left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not
Oh,
doing,
don't get behind this 8. Ooh.
not trying to do anything fancy with it. Just make the ball.
Yes, Jillian, there is a actual link at the nwpatour.wordpress.com website.
No, which is right above. And it's in a. Yeah, no, Krista, you're right, Annie. He doesn't update every round online. Is there? I can look at the live board here. Is there a match in particular that you want to know how it ended? Maybe that'll help. Are you feeling a little jazzy?
We.
No, well, Emily's got a nice little opportunity here.
Yes, she does.
Just straight off the end rail.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I think she was aimed a little too high or something on that.
Yeah, I think she was expecting something a little different.
Yeah, I think she ended up hitting it higher than she was intending on it to, and so I came that way and not off to the other side of the 7. I do that too. I know that shot.
So I think she's going to shoot this in the bottom right corner, and I think she can shoot this with enough bottom right spin to go to the side rail and then back up for the 8 in the same corner.
Draw on. Oh, yeah, she tried to draw out.
She did. She got the cue ball there,
Yeah.
but just forgot to put that pesky 7 ball away.
Yeah, and now this shot on the 7 here lends itself real nice to coming on the back side of the 8, but it doesn't seem like Bonnie likes to do the roll stroke either. She's wanting to let her stroke out and get comfortable out there. So looks like she's drawn off of it over.
Ooh, stay out of that pocket.
She's trying to corner hook her. Now we got
This is a tough, another one of those tough shots to play position from the 7 to the 8.
No, ball's hanging. It is on, kind of frozen to the one side of the pocket there.
Yeah, so I'd shoot this, with bottom right English, right off the 7 and then into the rail and then out with bottom right English.
I think she'd have to jack up too much. She's going to have to bridge completely out of the pocket.
Yeah, but she is
to
bridging
shoot
out of
this.
she is bridging out of the pocket, so she does have access to the entire cue ball.
But it automatically, when you're shooting out of the pocket like that, it jacks up the back of your cue.
She may just roll this in and come across, behind the 10 ball for the 8 up table, and that's what she was attempting to do, and
She caught it full.
caught it just a little too full and killed the cue ball.
Kick in behind it, she called it up in the
Yep.
corner. Do a kick and stick and call it in the corner just in case.
And if you were really trying to hit and stick, you would call it in the opposite corner, like the bank corner, upper left corner, not the bottom left. But I don't think she can hit and stick from that angle. And has left either a thin cut on the 8 or a bank shot, and I think. Can she make the 8 past the 10?
I don't think it
I
banks
think that-
past the 10, not even straightening it up and hitting it long and straightening it up.
No, she's just
going
playing
for the
safe.
bank underneath it.
She's just playing safe. So, hasn't left anything easy for Emily. Let's see. What do you do here?
Bank it back at you, or just thin the edge of it. Let it, I mean, all you have to do is get
Just
to
touch
the
it.
other, just touch it, and let the cue ball come up past the 10.
If you have, like Brianna Miller's eyes, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Or Naomi when she squints.
No, she's just trying to get behind the 10, and
That side it's so hard to get safe there. I like just touching the other side of it. And even if you hit it a little bit fat, it's going to go up into the 10. If you hit the other side of it, right?
possibly. This one, I think I'd have to shoot in the corner with some draw and shoot the 9 in the same pocket, I think.
Yeah, she hit it fat, trying to avoid the side there, and just barely did, but missed it by almost a diamond. But it's tough playing in these conditions under the pressure of the possibility of the whole world watching you. Some people let it get that deep in them. I try not to. Emily's got a nice angle. Just go follow forward with this 9 ball. Bump off the rail a little bit for the 10 in the other corner pocket. And there we go. Who wouldn't like this shot for a match?
I would like it for the match, but this isn't for the match.
Yeah, I know.
Puts Emily up 4-1, and it's going to be Emily's break.
Yes, sir. It's on YouTube. So go to YouTube and search for Railbirds TV.
Looks like Bonnie's taking her break.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where is... Apparently, the live stream link is not working. They said it was just got a message saying the live stream link wasn't working either on the NAPT. But you clicked on it, didn't you?
Yes, I clicked on the link on the playnapt.com site.
Oh, oh well. I wonder, let's see, we're already at the 2 o'clock where we should be starting the next round of matches.
No, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's 1 o'clock. That's
You should
wrong.
probably change that.
Wrong time zone.
That used to be where you go to change it.
Well, I won't look at that clock. 1 o'clock. So I'm going to go see what we have as a possibility for matches for the 2 o'clock. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. It's the second tournament for the NAPT North American Pool Tour. This is a Division I women's pro event. We're coming to you live from Shooter's Bar and Lounge. Is that what it is?
Shooter's Sports Bar and Billiards.
Shooter's Sports Bar and Billiards in Grayslake, Illinois.
Affirmative.
Players are on a break. One of the rules that is not a CSI rule being used here is the no practice, but on a break. That's why I see Emily sitting here warming up, or continuing to stay warm. All right, what is next? 2 p.m. matches. I'll have to go look at the live board for that.
All right. Bonnie's back. Emily's broke. Emily's made a ball in the break. And she has a shot on this one. Not an easy shot, but it's a shot. Problem is, even if she makes this one up in the corner, that 7 ball is going to stop that 2 ball right there. I stopped the cue ball right there, and that's going to be a tough shot on the 2. Thought it might brush off the 5 and go in. Bonnie's got to try to avoid this 3 ball, and she did not avoid the 3 ball. Bonnie's really having a tough time today here. Things just aren't going right for her. We've all had days like that. Looks to me like she's going to have to kick to the side rail over by the 7. It looks like she can get past this 3 to the rail.
Okay. 2 p.m. We will have Tara Williams and Eleanor Collado.
Tara Williams and who?
Eleanor Collado.
Okay.
Okay.
The stream is at YouTube.com and search for Railbirds TV.
Alright. So, yep. Eleanor Collado and Tara Williams will be the next match. What do we got here? Emily's lining up, kicking this deuce in. It's gonna be pretty close here, hit here. Alright. We got that figured out? Was that Bill? She said? Did he leave?
Uh-oh, she pushed that 6 right on top of the 5.
Yeah.
Guess she wanted to move the 6, didn't like where it was, but didn't want to move it there.
Yeah, no. It wasn't in a great spot. With the, especially, you know, the 5 goes away though, then the 6 goes, but maybe she didn't want to try to go around the table from the 5 to the 6, back and forth or anything like that.
So I'm going to say with this 5 ball, she is in a sticky wicket.
No. Say it isn't so.
I can't because it is so.
And I don't know that she can get enough of this 5 ball to be able to bank the 5 out of there a couple of rails around the 9 and stick Whitey in on the 6. I don't know if she can get enough of the 5. The 6 is out off of the rail enough. I think it's what she's looking at.
Yeah, if she brings the cue ball back to just about exactly where it is now.
Tina in the middle of the page. There is NAPT Summer Classic Tourney board right under current post on the home page for the link.
Right, I think Bonnie was trying to cross bank the 4, and that was allowing her to bring the cue ball up towards that 6-5. I think she was trying to break out to 6-5 while cross banking the 4, but couldn't avoid that double kiss. So now she's gonna let Emily deal with this. I don't even know if she can see enough of that 4 to make it.
Oh, the 4 was on the table. Here I was talking about the 5 and the 4 was on the table.
Oh. Okay.
That makes more sense.
I've never done that.
Me either. Oh, wait, no, I just did. Before then, I'd never done it. Well, you know what, though? She makes this ball now, then that
As long as
cue
she
balls
can,
go.
as long as she can avoid the 9 ball, yeah.
Yeah, it goes right into the 6.
Oh, she got the breakout with that pesky 4 ball. So left Emily in a little bit of an awkward angle on this 4 ball. It doesn't have enough angle to come back out to the middle of the table, and drawing straight back will actually draw to the wrong side of the 5. She may have. This is a tough spot here.
It's one of those, you know, if you
I
follow
think
this, you
she's
can't.
just looking at just crossing the 4, just leaving the 4 like by the 6 ball and sending the cue ball at the table.
Yeah, because you can't. I mean, if you wanted to go forward with this, you got to hit it with more of a finesse stroke rather than, you know.
Well, she wasn't going to say if she was going for it, but
rather than that ludicrous speed. We don't need any of that. Now what do I do here? Cut the 4 in and come up table for the 5 next. Is that the 6 back down here now by the 4? She's a couple of rails safe.
Oh,
If
don't
it stays
go
up,
in there.
it's a good shot. And it didn't.
Murphy is not on Bonnie's side today.
Oh, you know, that guy's always in the room when I'm around. He must follow me.
Oh, so it's your fault.
No. That was not what I meant. That Murphy.
That Murphy.
That's why I don't use his oil soap either.
Oh, Emily just tried to return the favor.
It's making it a little bit more difficult. I'm spinning 2 rails forward around
Yeah.
the 7.
Yeah, Tura's maybe even use the 3rd rail, the bottom rail. Oh, she came to that side of the 6. Well, she's straight in.
Yeah, I don't think they're reacting quite the way they think it's going to.
It could also partly be because of the measle ball also. We are playing
Well.
with the measle ball, which plays a little bit lighter than like the red circle cue ball.
Yeah. So you gotta use a little bit more spin. Bye, Miss Annie. We'll see you later. We'll have to see you one of these days.
Yeah, we'll make it back out to Seattle eventually. Maybe even in the spring. Oh, that sounded like a miscue.
Uh-oh.
It went though.
Hey, I hit it so good, it lined it up so good, it went even with a miscue.
I don't know that she miscued, it just sounded like one.
Then this 7, you roll it in, it goes to, because the 8 is not on the table. If you choose to roll it, it goes to the other side of the 9, and then if you miss it, it goes down to the side, you know, and you don't really have a shot. So I like the roll on this ball. Just like that.
Just like that. Made it look easy.
Just made me look good. I like it when they do that.
Make it look like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I love it when they do that. I like it when they cooperate with me like that.
Then you just to, if you can, center ball with some left to kind of work it back towards the 10 a little bit, coming towards the center of the table.
Yeah, actually, if you don't even need left. If you can jack up just a little and punch it, it'll just come straight out. It'll just come straight out. You don't even have to put any left on it.
The old, just spin it out a couple of rails. That's the, you know.
Yeah, this works too.
If you hit them hard, it has to force off of it. It doesn't necessarily. It doesn't, you know, follow it. It that extra speed. It has to push off of it. Nice shot. Stayed down nice. You see, it was almost like she was thinking about it there. The way that she had that little bit of a pause first before that it was stay down and follow through on this puppy. Just make the ball.
And keep the white one out of the hole. Make the white one with the blue stripe, but not the white one with the red circles, with the red dots.
Yeah, it's funny when you can see something, you know, like that. You can actually see it in their body language. You know, that she was definitely focused on staying down on that shot there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the score right now?
5-1,
5-1.
favor of Ms. Duddy.
No. think next match maybe we'll let Eric come in here for a little bit, and one of us can
Oh, and I'm going to take a break? Okay.
we can go get lunch between us somehow. Tamara just got done. She won. Hill. Nice job.
So I asked Jia Lee how to say her first name.
What'd she tell you, Ja?
Nope.
What'd she say? Jai?
Nope.
Gia?
Jia. So you pronounce the I, so it's Jia.
No, 'cause
Ja.
somebody was saying that, I don't remember who it was, that it would be, whatever language it would be, Gia.
Yeah, so similar to that.
So it's a combination of the two.
It's a combination of that and Ja.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not Jai. So, Jia.
Yeah.
Jia. Got it?
Okay, we
Good.
got it.
We got it.
Now,
I like to know how to pronounce people's names.
yes, me too. I like my
I-
dad was always big with the enunciation.
Yeah, I will always ask people how to pronounce their name. I won't just guess. Well, I try not to anyway. Because people hate it when you mispronounce their name.
Yeah.
They would much rather you ask them how to pronounce it than mispronounce.
Is she trying to force over, or is she just going
Just
to
send a
push it
follow.
up? Yeah. Two rails to the center of the table. Can she go two rails? I don't know. Maybe she didn't have enough angle for that.
Well, she does have enough angle to go 2 rails, but it looks like the 2-rail path might send it at the 3 ball.
So she's coming backwards with it. She's trying to pop off of the rail.
That's a nice shot. That works.
Yeah. Can I just push forward for the 4 in the side, or is that? Yeah,
Yes.
I don't like where trying to get back over to this side of the table for the 5 if you're trying to get to the 4 in the corner, and it's tight past the 6. Huh?
Yeah. So. So, if she brings the cue ball up to like around here, then she could, follow 3 rails this way with the cue ball for the 5. If she came up, say, even a little bit longer, like to here, then she could also shoot this 4 on the side, cue ball back up and down this way.
No,
Oh,
she just hung it in the corner and came down for the original way that you showed. And now Bonnie's got almost exactly where you drew the original X for the coming around for 3 rails. And look, you did it, and Annie's gone. She didn't get to see it. I'm gonna tell her.
Oh, was she waiting for some illustration?
She was so proud of me, offering things for you to do.
Yeah, I saw that. Right, there's a nice angle to come across for the 6. Just gotta make sure, if she just rolls it, make sure she stays away from the 7.
Yep, come back out.
And
Did it get there? I think
Oh,
it did.
just
It is
barely.
so close. I guess I can get out next match info. It looks like she's squirting it a little bit. Uh-oh.
safe.
Somebody went to the bakery.
Got themselves a Jolly Roll.
Uh-huh. Should I order us a pizza?
Sure.
And then we can tell everybody about how awesome the food is here too, not just the
Yeah,
room
well-
and everything else, and the owner and
We'll give you guys a review.
their staff. Although the staff, the only one I've met is Jennifer, and she's an owner also.
Although if it's a bad review, I'll have you go go distract the owner so they're not listening on the live stream while I give my review.
Nah, there won't be any bad reviews.
Okay.
No bad reviews, only good ones. It's so nice to have people.
So just like Yelp reviews.
Yeah. It's so nice to have people, pool room owners, backing this new tour. You know, it's not cheap to do this for any of them. And it's refreshing to see that there are ones out there that are still willing to try.
Absolutely. So big thank you to Bill and all the staff here at Shooters.
That ball in hand, Bonnie had a nice little start and punch forward with this.
Get past it.
Rub it even. That little rub ended up nice. Just barely rubbed it a little bit, but
Well, I wouldn't say that ended up nice because, yeah, she got to get right there.
yeah. Draw off of it to the end rail and come in towards the 9-10.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so she's gonna have to, kind of draw off of this, kind of come, up this way, this rail, side rail, and come back this way, something like that. Yeah, I think she's kind of following my
She was
lines.
going for that, but it came out a little bit too much where it never contacted the side rail. And she's all right. She's got a bank shot here.
Yeah.
9 balls off the rail a little bit, so it does lend to being a little bit easier. It's not a whole lot off the rail, but it's an inch or so. That's enough. Maybe.
Possibly.
She is kind of straight in on it. But you got to hit this one with pocket speed, just so that, so the cue ball stays there for the 10. Anything more than that, and I think it could end up being trouble.
Or just come around 3 rails for the 10.
Wow. Yeah, that works too. I think she's going to cut this one up in the corner. Slice and dice.
Ginsu that ball in.
Thin to win,
Thin to win.
Bonnie.
She's looking at the cut right now. Just trying to decide if she wants to cut it or go for the bank shot.
Well, it's one of those, what pace do you want to hit it with? You want to hit it better than pocket speed so that if you do miss it, it comes back up the side rail.
That was an unfortunate miss.
Just got word that the brackets are up and running on the playnapt.com. I'm going to go verify.
Yep,
There it is, live brackets.
it's working. So brackets are at playnapt.com. The link works now. All right, and with that 10 ball, that puts Emily on the hill in this race to 7.
On the hill.
It's race to 7 both sides,
It
yes?
is, yes.
Race to 7 both sides and true double elimination.
True double.
It was last time.
Yes, it was. That's what I'm trying to remember. That's right. Yeah, I asked that question, didn't I?
True double, so the loser has to beat the winner twice in the finals. Oh, there's Janet Atwell. She's playing.
Yep.
Oh, she just won 7-4.
Janet just won. And Cassie is playing on the table over there that April was playing on. I didn't see if April won.
Yeah, looks like Cassie's. I think she's warming up for her next match.
She didn't play first round. She ended up with a forfeit. Kim Jones is over there warming up. She got a bye. Adrienne's out there warming up. She got a bye. And if April won, she's playing her, from what I hear.
That's what I hear. If April won her match, then she'll be playing Adrienne.
All right, are we on break again?
And I see Naomi Williams. I see her score is 3-0, but I don't know if that's in favor of her or her opponent. So yeah, Emily's back from her break.
And here comes Bonnie.
So you can see the brackets at playnapt.com.
Yep. And they are updated for right now until these next round of matches get done.
All right, Emily's break. Oh, not the break she was looking for. All right, Bonnie, you can do it. We're pulling.
Alright.
We're pulling for you. One ball's down. Good position on the 2. Just a little bit of right spin to come out and avoid the 7. So the center right should do. Oh. Emily's checking to see if that 4 ball passes the 5. It's off the rail a little bit. That's a really tight squeeze into the side pocket if it doesn't go in the corner. Of course it goes in the far corner. Also depends what type of position she gets on this 3 ball. I think she can just roll this in and bring the cue ball up near the 7. But she definitely wants to make sure she has the proper angle on this 3 to get to the 4.
All right.
So she does have angle. She can shoot this in the side and roll forward. She may even elect to play from this position. She might elect to play for a cross side bank on the 4 if she can hold it for the 5. And I believe that's what she was doing, trying to play position for the bank. She just called the 4 cross side.
Mm-hmm.
So she's If she shoots this with a foul, she might be able to avoid hitting the 5 and come around, but I think she might shoot it with a little bit of draw to try to just come into hit the 5 and take a chance a little bit.
No, that worked out
Oh,
quite
that,
nicely.
Actually, that worked out. That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be on table 2. Well, you're both there.
Okay.
And this, you can just hit the left side of the 5 with some left spin, come back out towards the 6.
Yeah, 7 across table from it.
It looks like she's drawing this. I don't like drawing off balls if I don't have to when they're hanging in the pockets. I'd rather just roll it in. I think she was planning on shooting this in this side, but I think she overdid it just a touch.
Right on. Is she straight in on this?
She is straight in on this. I
You're
mean,
gonna
she
have
still
to-
has. I mean, she has the side available. If she probably have to maybe play
2 rails
come
behind the
around.
7.
Either short side on the 7 behind it, or try to come around the 7. Oh,
Oh, she just barely missed it.
I think her mind was on the 7 ball the whole time, making sure she gets the cue ball where she wanted, and kind of forgot to make the 6.
That's weird. Then we're going 2-hour increments again up until 6 o'clock. Last match tonight will be 6 p.m.
So it's kind of a tricky shot for Bonnie because it looked like she's gonna have to go to the end rail and navigate around this 10-9, but she's able to just keep it near the side pocket and take the longer shot on the 7. And this, she's probably okay. She made it. Ooh.
Came a little bit deep on her there, I think. I think she was,
I thought it was gonna come off the side rail and then bump the 8 for perfect short side,
yeah.
but that
But I think it came down a lot deeper than she thought it was going to. That she was
So-
playing the 2 rails.
Now she is left-handed, so she can reach this to play safe. You know, just come off the left side of that 8 and send the cue ball back up table. She's looking at kicking this 8, and she wants to win this game so bad, but I think she should just thin off the left side of that 8. She's left-handed;
Yeah.
she can reach it easily.
I think is what she's going to do. She thought better of it. She
Yeah.
looked at everything else. She was trying to find every way to win and decided the way to try to win
That was thin.
was to play the safe. She was looking to see if it was froze. I don't think it is.
It's pretty close to frozen.
Yeah, it's pretty close there, but she looked at it and kind of shook her head as she walked away. So I was thinking, I don't think it was frozen.
Probably not.
But now, what does Emily do with it? 2 rail
Spin it in.
Spin it in or 2 rail it to the.
She was going for the. She's going for the spin it in shot.
Going for the win it.
Ooh.
That's not a good leave there for Emily.
It's a pretty good lead for Bonnie.
Yes, it is. Natural angle to the back coming around the 9. You just make the 8 and you get shape on the 9.
Yeah, she can slow roll it. Boy, I heard you got multiple half-hour increments of sleep last night.
I did at least 3 of them. Might have been 4.
Uh-oh. Oh, perfect straight in.
Perfect straight in the side. Not everybody likes to get in on them corner shots like you do.
Yeah, some people like the side.
I like the side.
I like the corners. Oop.
Ooh, that was loud. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Make sure you all are still awake
Well,
out there.
you were yawning, so I was trying to wake you up.
Oh, I thought you were trying to wake up the.
Nice shot, Bonnie.
There you go. Yeah.
She's still in this.
Always still in it until that last ball
Yeah.
falls.
Yeah, and by making that ball, she's still in it.
Yes.
All she has to do is just do that a few more times. We're over here discussing this rack. Here,
Yeah.
this might be a good use with the overhead. I can watch them rack.
It looks weird.
Yes, it does.
Why does it do that?
What, the barrel distortion?
Yeah.
That's the ultra wide angle lens. Ultra wide angle, but not not wide angle enough to get the whole table.
Yep. So you're seeing here that is not a legal rack. That's not a legal rack.
Yes, it is.
No, the 4 is on the corner.
Oh, that is the 4 in the corner.
That is not a legal rack.
Yeah, well, it's not our job to tell them.
No. But when you're racking CSI 10 ball, 1 up front, 2 and 3 on the back corners.
Yes. 1, 2, and 3 on the corners.
No,
Preferably with the 1 ball on the front corner.
We'll let the tournament director tell him. I don't know where Chris disappeared to. He's not back over there at his computer.
So no Ford this time, just Chris.
Yeah, no Ford.
A couple days ago, Ford was asking me what city we live in. I thought maybe we were going to see him.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we got? What do we got here?
One ball does not pass the 4.
1 ball does not pass the 4. Maybe just knock the 1 ball to the end rail and leave the
put
cue ball behind the 4.
Between the 4 and the rail, or
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, I know.
Or go the opposite way. Oh, if she gets behind the 6, that's going to be a good shot.
Nope. It snuck out, I think.
It did?
Maybe. No, it didn't. Yeah, Rick, I know they have to tell them, but it's the girls should know
Oh, wait.
this, and so I was going to let Chris know that, and so that he can tell them.
Alrighty, so it does look to me like she has her hooked. Snookered. Not quite wamboozled, but snookered.
Yeah. It's sticky wicket.
Sorry, that was a Lon McCarronism.
Yeah, shame on him.
Wamboozled. No, not Lon. The other one.
Sexton.
No, not Sexton. No, Lon and the other guy that they commentate together. The poker on ESPN.
I've heard of him once before.
So, yeah, so not Lon McCarron, but the other guy. Oh well, doesn't matter.
She's still trying to figure it out.
So ball in hand for Emily.
Missing your scrum meeting, are you?
So Where was I? Emily has ball in hand. Looks like she's going to just roll forward with the 2 on the side.
Or up in the corner. I think she's going to go all the way for the side. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then roll forward again so that she has proper angle on the 3 to get to the 4.
Yep, shoot the 3 up in the corner so that the cue ball is going towards the side rail for the 4.
And then straight in on the 4 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if she just shoots a stop shot on the 4, that'll give her slight angle on the 5 so she could follow to the rail and back out for the 6. Although she's on the wrong side of this 3 to get to the 4. Whoops. So she's got to come with a shot here.
Yes.
Oh. Well,
She's
at
a
least
nice
she can,
stroke on it.
at least she can see the 4. That's
Yeah, if
the good news.
she misses that 7, I think she was going to end up pretty nice there. Just put a really nice stroke on that.
Oh, apparently Annie says bamboozled a lot too.
Well, she stole it from somebody else.
Well, maybe Annie does, but I heard it from the ESPN guy first. So I'm not going to call it an Annieism.
Nope. Don't think you can do that.
Alright, so what's Emily going to do here?
I think she's going to go for it. I mean,
Bank
if you're not
the-
going to go
bank
for it,
the
you bank the 4 at the 10 if you're not going to go for
I was going
the...
to say bank to 4 towards that pocket that's by the 10, because that brings the cue ball back towards the vicinity of the 7 ball, which you have a few blocker balls in case you miss the 4, or 4 might just end up on the end rail.
Yeah, and this ended up all right for Emily. The 4 ball, I don't think she can bank this ball. I don't think Bonnie can bank it past the 5 ball.
No, she would have to jump the 4 over the 5 to get
Yeah.
it in, I think, and go for
Yeah.
a 3-pointer.
I don't even think Rich Geiler knows that shot. But, oh, you know what you do? You bank it long and do the 2-railer.
Oh yeah, the back and forth.
The
where
reverse.
Or it shortens after it hits
Yeah.
the 2nd rail.
Or I think she did something. I don't know if she called safe or if she called the 10 ball. Because the cue ball, you know, when you bank it like that, is heading back that way. And she said something, but I don't know what it was. And I think maybe Chris will make an announcement. He said he's seen a few ladies not doing the 2 and the 3 on the bottom of the rack. And they do make the announcements, you know, for the matches between rounds. So maybe he can make an announcement.
That 4 didn't go.
It's like the 3rd time this match or so that she's had a ball do that, where I thought it was in the hole, and then I look in there, it still sits. And she's perfect on the next one.
Those pesky diamond pockets.
Yeah, each time she's been perfect on the next ball.
Those pesky diamonds.
And it looks like this one's going to end pretty close to about that 2-hour mark, if it, unless Bonnie decides that she's got another hour left in her. Really test your metal, though, that's for sure.
And she's left her a shot at this.
Yeah, it didn't slide out enough there to hook it behind the 6.
It did not.
No, so there, you know, with Bonnie's been out of pool for at least out of the professional pool for a few years. I remember seeing her name in all of the tournaments for years and stuff, and yeah, Emily decided she just wanted to just pocket that ball, and then, you know, cut shot on the 6 into the side pocket.
That's
It's fine.
Got a little bit of angle.
Yeah.
Cue ball's going to go towards the 7.
Yeah, but and it's going to go up the line a little bit where it doesn't, you know, gives her the right angle to be able to go to get an angle for the 8 ball.
Oh, she missed it.
Just barely hit it into that outside point there.
All right, Bonnie, just one game at a time.
One ball
one
at a
shot,
time.
one ball at a time.
One game, one ball. They're sending out score sheets for some of the 2 o'clock matches.
Well, this didn't land very easy for Emily.
It's one of my shots that I, cut it in nice and easy, and cue ball, you can possibly get it to go between the 8-10 there. I can't see the exact angle here.
Oh, you're talking about cutting it to the right
Cut-
corner.
yeah.
I was looking at the left corner and said, that's a scratch if you cut it in nice and easy.
No.
Or at least very close to it. Didn't I just say that? I
Yeah.
guess she didn't hear me.
Or me. But that's a good thing. We're not allowed to coach. Adrienne is playing April. There. I told Rick. Oh, I'm sorry. BCAPL Rafi, that's for you. April and Adrienne are playing.
All right, looks like she's just going to draw straight back for the left side of the 9. Bump it.
Oh, man. Just barely. Millimeters. Game of millimeters.
You know, she could play safe by thinning off the left side, but actually I think she's going to go for this bank shot.
Yeah, I think so too. She seems to, that she's somebody wants to run out. She wants to get in stroke, and so I saw her name a lot in tournaments and things, but never got to see her play. But I know the name.
Nope, she's thinning off the left side of the 9. And after the last time she thinned off the ball barely moved. She did a little bit
nice,
fuller.
Yeah, but it's nice speed.
Don't scratch, okay? That's good. Well, she does have a cut on this. It's a thin cut, but she can cut it into the right corner.
No, but it's almost a full diamond out of the hole, so that's it's a really thin cut.
It's a thin cut, but
But
it's a shot.
Yeah, it's a shot, and
It's better than, a 9 ball just being like frozen up on the end rail.
and it's
Oh, she overcut it.
I was gonna say it's guaranteed shape. There it is. All right, Bonnie, here we go. There's an opportunity for her. She's got a nice stroke. I think she can spin this around 3 rails and come down nice for this 10 ball here.
Or she may, she might do that. She might just follow it and, go long, 2 rails long.
And I was seeing the way she played everything else. I thought it would be this spin out 3 rails.
All right.
4 rails.
It's like we're saying, it's one game at a time.
One game, one ball. And you can do this. Never done until that last ball falls. Good
Alrighty.
job. And now that hill doesn't seem so insurmountable.
Nope. You're getting a little bit more confidence. Emily's starting to lose confidence.
Yep,
Just keep pecking away at it.
like I said, it was taken the wrong way at league when put the foot on their throat. Don't take it up. Don't let them breathe. Yeah, I seem to be having to finagle these balls a little bit, even on the magic rack. And these are brand new magic racks, thanks to
Ms. Tam.
thank you, Miss Tam.
Ms. Tam.
Ms. Tam.
Nice.
Ms.
Ms., not Miss. All right, Emily's break.
She takes something off of it. Her last 2 breaks seem to be a little bit more powerful than that.
Yeah, but she also scratched, so
No.
I think she's wanting to control the cue ball more.
Cassie's off to play her first match.
She's off to play.
Off to play. And not sure if she was warming up on the table she's playing on, then that means she's playing Connie O'Haron. That Connie plays tough, and then, you know, for anybody, but then for battling cancer and everything that she's doing right now, and to be out here playing, it's inspirational.
And there's a lot of that going around the pool community.
Yeah, too much of it.
Too much of it in the world.
It's the talc and the blue chalk, or no, the extra talc and the green chalk.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
what it
green
was.
Green chalk causes cancer, so we outlaw green chalk,
Yeah,
please.
don't use green chalk. Just say no. I think Bonnie's gonna spin out around behind. Oh, she tried.
Oh, she got there.
Yeah,
Nice shot. Nice
that
shot.
works nice. I think she was trying
Yeah,
to.
I thought it was going to hit the 4 on the way in and leave her
bump
straight.
it out. But I thought, yeah, snug them right up in there.
Good shot.
This one's going the distance. There will be no break between matches.
There will not.
Well, and a ball in hand.
Ball in hand for Bonnie.
Out. 2, 3, 4 right there on that same side of the table.
And the 5 ball in the other pocket and 6 right there. So
The 7 to the 8. The 6 to the 7 to get to the 8. Probably the key shots here. I mean, every one of them is at this point, you know. So the, last
and
couple.
three to the the 3 ball to the forward. Make sure she has a good angle to get to the 5.
Well, she's got angle. That almost straight in angle.
But yeah, this angle isn't really the ideal. I mean, she can make it work. That's no problem. But
Get around it. Get around it.
But what I was saying about not ideal, because just the natural angle brings it to the left of that 10-7, where
No.
she would have to work a little harder to get it under the 10-7 for the 5.
Yeah, she's having to really look hard at this to see past that 7 ball. She may have to squirt this ball a little bit. So you shoot it off angle a little bit with some inside English, and
Yeah, but even if it's, if just the edge of the 7 has her hooked, that's easy to jump over, even with a bridge. Oh, she's got it.
there you go.
Oh, she kind of swerved it a little.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Bonnie.
Yep, and she's got angle to come out for the 7 now. Ended up, down here below the 6, giving her angle to get naturally to the 7. Get up, that's nice speed.
That's pretty good.
Pull it back 6 inches, about to where she is now, or even a little bit further.
Yeah, she can make this work. She can work with this.
Yep. She's a fighter.
Just draw back to about where her hand is.
Oh,
No, not
no,
no.
stop.
Okay, good.
There we go.
She's making me nervous.
No, no bias in us at all. We want to see everybody do good.
Hey, we're not rooting against Emily. We're just
We're not rooting against anybody.
we're not rooting against anybody.
Everybody that's out there. We want to see them all do good. We, being players ourselves, we know how hard it is. Those matches where you.
We're rooting for a hill match, is what it is. And then who wins the hill? It doesn't matter.
No, I just root for people to be, play their best game and to enjoy what they're doing out there.
Ooh, she got a hold of that one.
Yeah, she did, and now she's gonna
Kind
be
of jacked up over this 7 a little.
This 10 because she's left-handed, but she's left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she can bridge next to the 10, but her cue's gonna have to. Looks like
she's
she's got
back
room
okay.
right in between it.
All right. Well, it's not as bad as I first thought.
Nice little pause.
Oh,
she
no.
did. She had, and
And this will be Emily's option.
and I think her option will be to end the match. That's too bad. I think you see Emily really take her time on this one. The last
Oh, yeah,
couple of
she-
games she's let slip away.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's taking her time on this shot for sure.
And when the things that she's let slip away was
Oh.
missing shots into the side pocket, a couple
Well,
like that.
This shot's missable.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Bonnie's going to miss it. I'm just saying it's missable.
Well, they're all missable. We know that. Hanging in the hole, you can miscue
Yeah,
and jump
this-
over it and scratch.
Yeah, well, this shot is harder than the one Emily just missed,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, you don't like those back angles as much. I prefer them for some reason. Well, I don't prefer them, but I hit them nicely. Picking the contact point and but the scene not being looking your shot down the throat of the hole is definitely tougher.
Yeah. For me, I'd rather shoot that side pocket shot than this one.
Yeah. All right, Bonnie. Pot that ball.
Nice
It
shot.
is potted.
Bonnie.
There we go. 6-4.
Within striking distance.
I'm gonna go order a pizza. I'll
You
be
didn't
right
do that
back.
yet?
I did not do that yet. I was, waiting to see what was gonna happen with the match. I knew if I went over and ordered it then that it would go hill. So I was
Yeah,
Trying-
leave the headset here. Don't walk
trying
off
not
with
to
it.
do commentator jinx. Don't go and order food because that's kind of like that's jinxing yourself. But yeah, working on all of this here. All right, I'll be back. Don't you go anywhere.
I'm gonna sit here and keep everybody company
Okay, you do that.
while I switch to the rack cam. Ooh, that's kind of loud. So we got some good pool action here. Bonnie's not gonna just lay down and take it. She's fighting back. It's Bonnie's break. Fighting back from a 6-1 deficit. Alright, should make anything? Not yet. No. Dry break. Emily could try to slice this all the way up. She may also just try to... She has a few options actually. But I was sure one of the options was... Well, a few different safe options, but I was pretty sure she was going to take one of the options that resulted in a safety, not trying to slice that one up there. Yeah, kick 2 rails behind it, call the 10 in the side. Well, she is kicking in that direction. She is kicking 2 rails behind it, so if you're kicking that way, call the 10. You do not get penalized for not calling the 10, but I mean, you don't get penalized for calling the 10, but you do get penalized for not calling it if you make it. Alright. Nice shot by Emily. Oh, don't get jacked up. Okay. That was a nice shot. Good position on the 2. She just kind of thread the needle a little bit here to get position on the 3. And that 5 ball is right in her way.
All right.
Howdy.
One hand-tossed pepperoni pizza ordered. I like the sound of that, though. That's a good thing to review on. It does say hand-tossed.
Alrighty.
I don't know whose hands.
Well,
That was a nice hit.
does that just mean that someone's hands tossed it into the oven?
That was a good hit.
It was a good hit.
Is it on the back of the 7? I don't think so.
Looks like she can see it.
Yeah, because she can see part of the pocket. She can see it.
Yeah, looks like she can see it. And then just, I like shooting this with some, thin the 3 and, hitting the 3 on the right side of the 3 with some left spin to come straight up this left side rail, hugging the rail. like so.
Yeah, nice shot.
That's a good shot.
Coming off the rail a little bit, making that angle a little bit less. And the further you are away from it, the less the angle is.
That is true. Looks like she's just going to kind of draw back just a little bit for the 5 in the bottom right corner.
There we
That's
go.
perfect.
That's a nice shot. Shoot and stop for the 6.
Yeah. It's looking like a pretty good out from here. She got past the difficult ones. Now just concentrate and make the rest of these.
Just slide off the side rail a little bit. Oh, she's coming. Just coming at it. Oh, where does the 9 does go down into this bottom right-hand corner pocket. That may be the only pocket it goes into.
Or maybe that 9-10 into the
Is
corner.
wired.
Maybe. Or if they're close. If they're close together, then they can throw also.
I'm gonna say the overhead, but that's at the other end of the table. Yeah, they're. Can't tell where she's over there looking at the back side of it, or see where they're lined up to. Don't go anywhere. As soon as this match is over, we will have our 2 o'clock match.
Do we know who that is?
That's Eleanor Collado and Tara Williams.
Hey, that sounds familiar. I think you may have told me that once already.
I might have heard that somewhere before. And we'll see if maybe Eric wants to sit in with you or somebody, or with me, and we can take turns eating.
That's the second Michael Jackson song I've heard.
Yeah, Thriller was on earlier.
Someone likes Michael Jackson.
I like Michael Jackson.
I like Michael Jackson.
I like his music anyway.
So from the angle she has in this 8, her only 2 options for this 9 ball are either try to just play safe behind the 10 or maybe the 9-10 combination, but I don't think that's on. Looks like it's aimed to the head rail, and to throw it in you'd have to have the cue ball on the other side, so she'd have to like kick. She'd have to kick at the 9-10 to throw it this way, but
Yeah.
the other option is shoot the 8 in the corner and run the cue ball into this little cluster to break them open.
Yeah. It's
Or yet another option is bank the 8 ball up towards the end rail and try to get that cue ball behind that 10-9.
Yeah, I wonder if that was what she was just looking at, or put the 8 ball just past the side pocket, and put the cue ball in behind the 9-10.
Yeah, so yeah, 8 ball up this way, try to draw the cue ball back into this direction, something like that.
Yeah. No, she went for the one you said of trying to break him out, and
No, I think she was playing safe there.
yeah.
I think she was playing safe. I don't think she was trying to break it out.
And Emily's either going to have to kick or go airborne. And she's still got her playing cue in her hand, so I think she's going to be kicking at this ball. Unless she thinks she can see the edge of it. Nope, she's kicking at it.
Good hit. And has
Stick
not
in the hang.
left anything easy.
No, this is, that 9 ball's still in the area.
Although, remember when you said that 9 ball only has 1 pocket to go in?
This, yeah, you can get to it from here.
You can get to it from here.
A couple rails in behind it. You can go 4 rails in behind it. You
Yeah,
can
4
even
rails
run
in.
into it.
Well, it's also it's a 2-way shot, natural safe. So cutting cutting the 8 ball over here, and the cue ball comes 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rails to right about there.
Yeah, right. Look at that line you made right with her cue stick.
So let's see. Let's see what Bonnie does. Well, if your speed is good, then even if you miss it, there should be a built-in safety.
Well, left it long. Tough cart.
Left it long, and even if she makes this 8,
What do you do from there? Yeah, well, it can go in behind there too. From there.
yeah, one rail straight up, but you gotta really slow roll it to do that though.
Jillian, there is not a live stream lineup because we don't know who the outcome of matches, so there's no way of knowing who's going to be. I do pick them the round before we decide who's going to be coming up on the live stream table.
Yeah, we can't predict the future. We don't know who's going to be playing who in the tournament because nobody knows.
But who are you looking for? And hopefully she'll know that she's going to be on the screen and she can post on Facebook and message you all and let you all know. Because we don't know till, the round before. Sometimes a half an hour before the round starts.
Right, so Bonnie's back to the table. Her friend is Cassie Francois.
Well, I can tell you right now, Miss Cassie is playing. I didn't see what happened that first game, but it is only one game in the books and 1-0. And I saw Cassie did miss the 9 ball, but left it really tough for Connie. We know Miss Cassie. We like her.
So here, 8 ball into that upper left corner and cue ball 2 rails right into that cluster.
Yeah. And you want to, here you don't want to try and hold it up in behind it because of how thin you got to cut this 8. You want to come into the 9, 10 and bust them up.
Yeah, you got to you have to really slow roll it to try to hold it.
Yep.
Just run into it. Is that Pearl Jam now?
Hey, Cassie might be riding the blue cheese over there. Speaking of Cassie. Uh-oh.
Emily didn't like the shot, so she...
That's not bad.
I think she was going for the bank. I don't think.
But you know what happens if you bank this 8 ball here? Where does that cue ball go? It seems like they keep...
right about where it is right now.
Yeah. Well, if you bank it across side?
Oh, into the side. I was thinking corner.
Yeah. The cue ball's coming right into the back of it again if you bank this ball across side, or towards it anyway.
In that neighborhood.
Yeah, it actually may come into the line to come straight at the 10 off the second rail. And if it does it push the 9 into the side pocket? Because that looks like a pretty good angle too.
Bonnie just trying to figure out what to do. Maybe we're just trying to slice this in and send the cue ball into him.
Ooh, that would be... She's banking it. Look at that shot. That's center of the hole.
Well, she's looking at that combination. But from, on screen here, It looks like it's aimed slightly into the end rail, which it can be thrown, but the cue ball's got to be on the other side.
No. So what if she just thins off of that side of the 9 and puts the cue ball? Can you use the 10 as a blocker? I don't know if she can do that. Hit the right side of the 9.
Is that billiard on the 10 ball possible here? Off the 9, make the 10 in the corner?
I think you have to hit it too easy, maybe. That's what she was trying.
Oh, that
maybe.
billiard was possible.
Yeah. What about this billiard?
I'd rather go for the bank than the billiard.
And she's got to call one of them.
Yeah, you can only call one. You can't call both. You got to pick one.
Which one? Just one.
The striped one. I'm going to call the striped ball.
You gotta. They're color coded still, even the stripes.
Even the stripes?
Even
Next thing
the
you're telling me,
stripes.
next thing you're going to tell me they have numbers on them too.
See, I think I'd have gone for the win. All
Well,
the
she was
blues
going for the win.
but
If she would have made that, she would have won. She could have made the 10 from there.
you think so?
Pretty sure. Oh, this is no easy shot.
No. But all she has to do is make it.
All you have to do is make it. You can make that 10 from anywhere except like from behind the 10.
Behind
or
the 10,
something.
yeah.
Or corner
yeah,
hooked.
corner hooked on the side pocket, and you got to kick it in or whatever. But yeah, all she has to do is make this ball like that.
Like that.
We're looking at 6-5, ladies and gentlemen.
Bonnie's going to try to make this hill. She's going to try.
Knew there was something about that lady I liked, even though I'd never met her. Like seeing somebody with heart like that.
Right.
Just keep grinding it out and grinding it out every shot.
Here comes Bonnie. From a 6-1 deficit to 6-5. This is going to be Emily's break. All right, 10 on the break. So she can spot it and keep shooting.
Did
not
she
hit-
make a ball?
Did not hit those solid. Almost made the cue ball.
Did 4 balls go to a rail? Because that's a quality that you have to. You don't normally pay attention to the break to see how many balls go to a rail. So many people don't, you know.
Well, let's see. Did she get 4 to a rail?
Yeah, I don't think so. Just with the way the table was lying, it didn't look like there could have been 4 to a rail. Oh yeah, she got that. Yep.
I was just checking the instant replay, and yeah, she got 4 to a rail. That's 7 ball. If she can get back here for the 4, then 4, 5, and 6 are kind of self-explanatory. But does that 7 ball go? The 7 ball goes by the 10, right?
It looks like it goes by the 10 in that corner.
And it looks like it'll go in either corner once that 4 ball's gone. Okay, just a stop shot here, I think. I think she's straight in this, or... okay.
So next the 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So you go forward with this 5. A couple of rails out for the 6. Food has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer comes bearing food. Thank you, ma'am.
Alright, so I was paying attention to the food arrival, but I didn't see Emily shoot, but apparently the 5's still on the tables.
It's another ball just hanging in the jaws for Emily.
Hanging around.
Cassie just won a game. Let's see what side that goes on.
I don't know if
Cassie is up 2-0. She's actually... you can't see the table from here. Come on.
Alright,
Bounce.
that's a good shot.
That's a nice shot.
Perfect on the 6.
7
Especially-
passes the 7,
Yeah,
passes
especially
the 10.
Especially if the 7 passes the 10, which I believe it does.
Oh.
From this angle, it looks like it goes by the 10.
You want to eat some of that, and then I'll
Okay.
see if Eric wants to sit with you for next match while I eat. Do you want a root beer or something? Or water?
So it looks like... well, the 7 must go by the 10, because that's
Okay.
what she played for.
Yeah, straight in on it.
I think Bunny's wanting to make this a hill match.
Yeah. She's like me. She's late starter,
Mm-hmm.
fast
she's a-
finisher.
Oh, never a doubt.
Rocked it to sleep. Just used every bit of the hole.
Nice little 4-rail bank. Getting fancy.
Yeah, that's the give them a little bit of hope and then crush it.
And you can see them, they sit up tall in their chair, and then they slump back down in their chair.
No, I think she's. You couldn't even reach that. I mean, it's almost down to the second
Well,
diamond past the side pocket. And
Well, I'm right-handed, but if it was on the opposite side of the table, I could reach it from the side of the table. I'd stretch across the table.
but not from the end of the table like she was trying there.
No, I could reach it from the side of the table. I could not reach it from the end of the table.
James DeVee would or Adam would have trouble reaching.
Yeah, Mr. 6'8".
Yeah. All right, Bonnie.
Put these last 3 away. Make it a hill.
Yeah. Give everybody their money's worth. Oh, wait. Give her money's worth. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not cheap to come and do these tournaments for these ladies.
No, it is not. All right, she's going to climb up on top of the table. She doesn't like using the bridge. Doesn't she have an extension for her cue?
I don't remember.
Maybe that was the last match.
Catch the rail, bump out. Nice shot.
That looks pretty good.
Go forward with some English to spin to the other, to past the center table. Just to work it down towards the 10 ball a little bit more.
Yeah, she can shoot this a follow, just a little bit of right to shoot the 10 in that upper right corner. So yeah, come across table. Like so.
And that's perfect.
That's good speed, good shot.
Yeah. That's a good shot for you. Good call.
Told you I'm in dead stroke on this table.
Hill Hill, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's going to be Bonnie's break.
Yeah, wonder if somebody's going to take a break here. Speaking of break.
They've both had breaks.
Yeah, but they can get another one, I
Yeah.
think, at Hill Hill.
So they're taking another break. So we'll be right back. Enjoy watching Emily practice. So how's this for a comeback, ladies and gentlemen? Bonnie fighting back from a 6-1 deficit to be Hill Hill and her break. She's taking a quick break. She'll be back soon. If I fought back from 6-1, I'd be wanting to take a break too. All right, we have action. Bonnie's back. As I was saying earlier, every time, when you're down, when someone's down like in a 6-1 like that, every time they win a game, you start gaining more confidence, and every time the person was up, every time they lose a game, they start getting frustrated, start losing confidence because they're letting games slip away. So the tide can definitely shift. It's definitely not impossible to come back from a big deficit like this.
No.
And
I've
if
done
Emily,
it.
and if Emily does lose this, I'm sure people will be giving her grief for it for a long time.
Yeah, but it's, you don't know that pressure until you're sitting out there in that position, being up on somebody 6-1. It seems like there should be no pressure, but there's more pressure there than there is winning 7-4.
Right. First game and last game are the two hardest games to win.
Yeah, because you're if the way everybody else sees it at that point, the other guy's not supposed to win, right? That looks like we're getting Sarah Miller right next to us, and I heard her opponent's name, but I don't remember who they said. Oh, Christy Dickerson. She's an MLRT lady, so she's local. All right, now Emily, bear down. Finishes.
That's a good shot. Good position on the 2. 3 balls by the corner, and then the 4 ball in the side. I think the 4 ball goes in the side. I don't think it's too close to the rail. And if the 4 doesn't go on the side, if it's too close to the rail, she has the ability to go from using the 3 ball to come across for the 4 up in the corner. That was a nice shot navigating around those balls to get to the 3.
Yeah, it looks like she'll have to come back and forth and play the 4 up in the corner. I mean, I guess it does end up, depending on where you end up on that board. I'd play it in the side, probably. But that's one of those preference and where do you end up after this. You can try and call it, but oh no. And well, I didn't see here again. I didn't see the 3 was gone. I looked the path. I thought it was going, and I'm looking at, oh no, she's hooked on the 4. No, she's had that happen at least a half dozen times now this match with the ball just hanging in the jaws. And, I'd rather miss it by 6 inches and not just leave it sitting in the jaws for him.
I guess every time you leave a ball hanging in the pocket, your opponent gets to start with an easy shot.
Yeah.
I think we both decided to take a bite of pizza at the same time, so it got silent for a second.
Sorry about that. That's why we have that music, so it's not completely silent. Uh-oh.
Oh,
She missed it.
but
She's going to get safe on the 7.
She missed it good.
Yeah.
2-way shot, just in case she misses it, she has the 7.
Them pool gods do that too. They give you that opportunity to win the match, and you don't do it, and and you don't get there, and you don't get there. I swear, for me, it's like the first time they're like, "Yeah, sorry, we're not going to give it to you now. We're going to give it to the other guy."
And if she doesn't get a good hit on this, there is a 4-10 possibility here with ball in hand.
Yeah. She's coming in 2 rails in behind the 10 here.
Good hit.
Good hit.
Uh-oh, look at this. Look at this. She might be calling for someone to watch this.
I think I would, especially how low that 4 ball is on the 10. I'd want somebody to watch this.
That's if she decides to go for
Yeah,
it. She may play safe.
If she goes for the 10, I would. She's most definitely lining it up, and I would definitely want somebody over there watching it. Thank you.
All right, they are going for a referee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to. I said, for me, as low as that 4 ball is, I definitely want somebody watching it. Can you even make the 10 from there? As low as that 4 is?
Well, this camera angle is kind of deceiving because of the distortion.
Yeah, but I'm looking at how low it is on the 10 and how high the 10 is out of the hole, and this being a diamond table. And where the cue ball is. Now, if the cue ball was on the other side and coming in from that other angle, I could see it.
All right, here we go. For the match. Nope.
Is it going to line up one friendly now? Nope.
Nope, it's going to line up a possible run out.
Yeah. All right, shake it off. Just, you know.
All right, now we got that out of the way.
Well, you know, and Emily's standing there watching this. She's got butterflies in her stomach. You know, it could be over here. Now you got to get up to the table and perform. Just, you know, you shake that off. Shake them hands out a little bit.
Shake it off.
Let's see. Naomi is just finishing and she has a score sheet in her hand, so that is a good sign. Pretty sure Brittany won her match. Cindy. And as far as Denise, I'm not sure, but the brackets are live on playnapt.com. Chris does have the first round updated, I believe, now, so you can see how things did. Oh, she lost hers. Thanks. Thanks, Rick. Oh, okay.
Another nice little
little safety thing battle gonna
nice
go
little
on
bump off the 6 there to
Yeah.
leave her safe.
Yeah, it's nice when that works. Nope. All right. Nice. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got Bonnie at the table. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the 8 to the 9 is definitely the shot here. Because you got to come around. She just needs to be.
Yeah, as long as the oops, sorry. Yeah, as long as he balls around the middle of the table for the 8 ball, she can come across back for the 9. You know, I don't really like being quite that straight that she just lined up. I'd rather be out more towards the middle of the table. Ugh. Keep doing that. So yeah, so come around 2 rails out here to around the middle of the table around here, so that when you shoot the 8, you can just come back across this way for the 9. If you're, you know, she was looking at putting the 8 over here, but that's kind of hard to get to the 9 from there. This is a little flat on the 8 for my liking. But she can make it work. She does have some angle. She can make it work. She can even follow 2 rails if she wanted.
Yeah, and putting all that English on that makes that shot harder to hit too. To straighten that cue ball up to come in, you know.
Yeah, that makes
inside
missing,
that 9
yeah, she
and
could have
10.
missed a 7 doing all that spin.
Yeah. She put a nice stroke on this. That's a nice
She
shot.
put a nice stroke, but it's gone too far.
Uh-oh. Oh. So safe, just push the 9 to the rail and put the cue ball on the back of the 10, huh?
Yeah, if she can do that, sure.
I think she can. It looks like it. See overhead view. Catch that. And see the space between them. Brianna just brought in a score sheet. Usually indicates winner.
Usually.
Yeah, I think she's wanting to win. She's wanting to cut this ball in. Cue ball's going to hit the 10. I'm afraid it'll glance up into the corner off of the 10. If she just nicks the upper side of that 10 ball, it's headed straight towards that corner.
Is she going for this 9?
She's going for the 9.
She's missed it.
Just hung
And she
it in
left
the
it hung
corner.
it. She hung it.
Oh no. Then Emily hasn't ended up with anything easy here on this 10 either.
No. For the
Just-
match.
Yeah, this match has been a struggle. Stay down and put the ball in the hole.
Yeah, that's a. I wouldn't want to shoot that shot for the match. Those are so easy to miss.
Well, now Bonnie's got to cut this ball because the whole ball's out of the hole. She's got to stretch to to reach it. She's left-handed.
I still think she's the favorite to make it though.
And she's going to let Sarah shoot on the table next to her. Oh no, she's was looking at stretching out. Yeah, get the bridge. Get the bridge.
She's shooting it opposite-handed
Opposite-handed.
for the match.
And she just looked away too after lining it up. Yeah, there you go. Get back off that. Get that bridge. I don't want to see somebody go down like that, after she's worked so hard to come back and stay in this match. All right, it's a tough shot. That ball is completely out of the hole and probably about a half-inch past the point. Looking straight down at it here.
Well, this is definitely missable. Shooting with the bridge for sure.
That's when I like to try to get that bridge up and as close to that cue ball as possible and still have just a little bit of a stroke. And it's
Made
in. Match over. Very, very good match.
From a 6-1 deficit to come back to win 7-6.
That shows a lot of heart. What a fighter. What a trooper. All right, we're going to do a quick intermission between matches, and Tara and Eleanor will be right up.
Thanks for watching. Have another match for you shortly.
Stay tuned.
Railbirds Productions. Don't go anywhere.